Alrighty, guys, welcome to another episode here on Ragnarok. This is episode 2, and boy, did we have one hell of a start on our first episode. So, we are here to keep it going, and this episode we gotta build a couple really important benches for us. First things first, I want to make a mortar and pestle, so I just brought the resources over to make it. So here is our mortar and pestle, the automated arc one. It does do a little bit better on the resource department than like a regular one. Just again makes things easier for single player users, but that means we have over here, we can now make narcotics, but I gotta unlock it first. Where are narcotics? There they are. And spark powder. We're gonna also look at making a couple other things I've done, or that's not done, but looked at. We now have the wood building pieces unlocked, at least the basic ones. So I don't know if I'm a big fan of the thatch pieces. I just don't think they look amazing, but maybe we can kind of incorporate what we've already built with some wood pieces to kind of make this thing actually look like a pretty sweet little first home. And plus, it'll help me, level up to get to some narcotic arrows and stuff like that. But yeah, I think the plan is, firstly, to I didn't start the narcotics, so probably should do that first. Let's start the narcotics. We got a bunch of food cooking up here from different things we've been taking out. Obviously, we got our moss chops that we probably should name. What should we name you guys? Oh, and you could breed if you really wanted to, although I don't think there is a reason to do that with your guys' levels. But, again, glad to have these guys around. They're going to make grinding resources, at least in the early game, really easy. But with that being said, I think the first thing is we gotta make some build pieces, right? So I'm gonna keep our same 9 what is this, what do you call this, like a 9 or 3x3 foundation, and then we're just gonna use wood to kind of expand off from it and hopefully make it a little nicer. The other thing too is we also should level up. Wow. The narcotics are giving us all of the levels in the world. Jeez, oh Pete's. So that means we can unlock you. We can unlock you. You. Probably gonna unlock the quartered walls, pillars. You. Where's the quarter walls at? Door. Oh, there's railings. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, so we're a little ways away from finishing up everything that we want. We're also a little warm or cold, so that's okay for now. Now, the moss chops does not do a good job at getting wood, so we're not going to use them to get wood, but they get thatch and fiber, which are the other things you're going to need for the wood pieces, which, as you can see, we have a decent amount of thatch, tons of fiber, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab that, and then we can craft as we chop trees down. And so we're going to start off, I think, just making a bunch of ceilings, because I think it would be kind of cool to have a little lookout area out front. You're not a tree. We are very heavy now, so let's look at building what we can. Just a bunch. Only 4. That's a bummer. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Probably gonna have to take one of the moss chops out for some resource hunting. Let's take the one with higher weight, which I assume would be you. Another thing I probably should look at doing is just like a walkway up here instead of using that rock. Probably isn't the smartest play, but you know. Let's see, what are we crafting? Let's see. Yeah, like I said, I want to keep crafting as many, not as many, but like all the way around we want to do this. Obviously, you can also use the thatch ceilings because I don't like the flat ceiling right now that we have either. It was literally just to kind of keep seagulls away for the moment. We guess we could use those thatch ceilings. And, you know, it doesn't really matter if you put a skin over it, you couldn't even tell anyway. So why don't we? So why don't we build a bunch of roofs then? To kind of get that rolling. So what do we got? We got some of this stuff. Let's see, what are we crafting? Ceiling, or not yet. Wood roofs, ramps, and stairs. The big thing that we're going to be lacking is wood. And you're gonna find that to be a common thing when we're going about this. Let's see. Crafting some more. These guys. Two. It's funny how they just kind of automatically go and start. No, don't hit the tree. I needed that tree. Oh, wow. Harvested 1,000 wood. Look at me go. Alright. This will be a good start. Now that we're not being bothered by seagulls, I think I'm going to take the ceiling off of the current little box we got going. And get us a little different look on a roof here. I love the fact that we can just pick up all of our stuff. Like, that's such a nice perk that Ascendant has now. Well, I mean, it's always had it since it started, but I mean, like, Evolve doesn't have it, so it's like, it's such a awesome feature. So we're just gonna go ahead and start putting some of these guys up. Ceiling pieces. Just go like that. Yeah, I like that. And then we gotta do like the goofy corners. Oh man, so we'll probably have to unlock that if I'm correct. I always forget. There we go, the corner roof slopes. What do we need for that? Wood, of course. We're gonna, like I said, you're gonna hear a lot of us needing wood. Let's go ahead and finish this. Let's go like that. So at least that's mostly done. And then all of these thatch pieces, and I think we're gonna go ahead and use this as the main doorway for it. All these thatch wall or ceilings, just gonna use over here as like the little walkway around. Cool. Alright. Next, let's see what we got going on here. definitely think we're gonna put some kind of ceiling out here. So I'm just gonna put it out here, see what it kind of looks like. And then we'll probably put some pillars on the corner, some railing. Just kind of give it that, you know, cabin vibes. Also don't like that thatch door. I think it looks meh. Alright, buddy, you got a little wood, but not much worth keeping. Grab this and drop it all. Alright, buddy, let's keep her moving. Start finding some more trees to start whacking. All trees. Now looking at it, if I'm trying to remember, we need to build one on each side of these things, and then one on each side of these things. A bunch of railings, actually, is another thing. Bunch of railing. Getting heavy again. What else are we crafting here? Railings. 13 should be, I think, enough. Let's build a couple of these real quick. Only 4 of these. Keeping on the grind. Just get more wood. Alright, other thing we need are actually doors. And we might need 2 doors actually. 5 of these. 6, whatever. Cool. Alright, let's head back. See what we can complete now. Ooh, is that a Dimorphodon? That's a Dimorphodon, isn't it? I definitely am taming you, buddy. I love me a Dimorphodon. What are you, level 90? Ooh. That's definitely a tamer. As soon as I get leveled up enough for narcotics. Narcotic arrows, sorry. We are going for that. You are also starving, sir. You do not have a lot of wood on you. Alright, so first things first. These guys. Boom. Boom. Alright, we're actually going to put the spare... now that looks weird. Alright, so we're going to do... of course, I'm facing the wrong way. I want to do thatch double doors just to kind of keep with how we're doing. Alright, cool. I just don't like the actual thatch doors. So we're going to take those off, put a wood door here, which I like. Another wood door here. Let's do... Okay, so we're going to need actually a couple more, which is fair enough. Am I doing it wrong? I think that's right, correct? Yes, alright. Whoa, okay, what happened here? Cool. Alright. Don't think... Are we out of wood? We can make... We need a little bit more wood to finish this off. Much more food. Actually, probably should give some of this meat to Moss Chops over there. He's getting hungry. Such a low level. They got like no food in their inventory. Let's give this to you real quick. Yeah, you like that, buddy? Alrighty. Another thing. Oh, nice. Just made a narcotic. Narco berry. That's real smart of me. Alright, nice little thing like that. Alright, nice little railing action. Boom. 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 Oh yeah, it's coming together. It is coming together. And then another stairs on this side. There we go. And then we are out of ceilings at the moment, which is a bummer, but it's all good. And then pick up you. Pick up you. Like, I just want to leave it a very opens vibe. Oh, not that open. Where'd he go? What am I doing? I need to make a bola. Oh boy. Give me this. What else do I need to make a bola real quick? It's stone, dang it. It's hurting my house. Run. Okay. Let's quick grab some stone. We are going to deal with these. Oh! I mean, you can have the narco berries. That's fine with me. Run away. Oops. Oh, gosh. Leave me alone. Okay, I don't like the open concept as much. Let's make... Bola. Reusable bola. I like these. Where, come on. Where is he? Where is he? I just don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm so bad at this game. Die. Alright. That was way harder than that should have been. Jeez, oh Pete's. Alright, it did force me to make something I needed, though. Where's my other moss drops at? Why are you way over here? You guys, like, run away from them? I know you guys are kind of like scaredy cats, but, like, that's wild. Alright, back to regular scheduled programming. That's a Dimorphodon. Those things are freaking cool. Actually, that's what I need is a Dimorphodon. Alright, back to what we're doing. As you guys watch me just struggle deal with a freaking seagull. I am not a professional, as you can tell. Same thing, I think we're going to do double doors all the way around. Double door. Double door. Alright, we need to go back out and grab some wood, is what it's looking like. Preferably not around seagulls. I'll hang out with Dimorphodons all day, not seagulls. The mirrors are just really orange right now. It's kind of crazy. So I know we need at least one wall. We need 2 doors. Actually, 2 of these things. Another door. Actually, a bunch of ceilings, which we need more wood for. So let's go ahead and get more wood. I mean, honestly, having these guys around and the fact that I got a metal hatchet from those boxes is kind of like that perfect combo. Two, that's all we can make? That's harsh. Very cool tree. Get stuck. Give me some more ceilings. So hopefully we can start filling all these holes in our house. Because I'm tired of getting smoked on. It's unfortunate it's really ugly out too right now. Definitely gonna put the window out there. Gonna have you, and I think it's one of those right there, and one of those right there. Perfect. And then the ceiling pieces are gonna go right around here. Diagonal like that. Looks like we probably could use another 1 or 2, but put one of these on the corner, put one of these on the corner, one of these on this corner, and one of these on this corner. Alright, it's all coming together slowly. Not gonna complain so far. I think it needs a little something. Ooh, you are looking... Oh, crap. This is a bad place to fall in the water. We have another seagull friend that showed up. And I'm hoping our whole playtime is not just dealing with these things, but it just might be. Now he's over there, so... Alright. We're going to go ahead and continue the resource. Let's finish up our... little grind here. Also, what level are we at? Ooh, 6 levels. Holy smokes. Yeah, I have not been checking. Let's quick check what we unlock here. Could be some big stuff. Oh, yes. Refining forge, smithy, metal pick. Let's see what else we want to... Oh, yeah. It's the automated arc smithy is the one we actually want. One level away from narcotic arrows, which actually is going to unlock a bunch of interesting opportunities for us. Including, hopefully, the dimorphodon that's over there. Let's go grab some more wood here. We're grinding away. Grinding away. Making a cool house. Hopefully cool house. So we needed, what? A couple more. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. Trying to visualize in my head. Getting some more levels while we're at it. I know I wanted to make at least 2 more railings. I don't remember if I need to make more doors. Alright. We're just going to go back and see what else we want to make. I'm definitely feeling the front of the house needs something, you know. Also, I need to actually build a ramp up to this rock. Instead of just relying on the little rock over here to get up to our base. It's a bit silly, I'll be honest. Alright, so let's go ahead and put what we got going on here. This was one of the things I wanted to throw in. Right there. Cool. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and finish putting up our ceilings here. I want you to go that way. There we go. Slowly getting that going. Eventually we'll want to have access to that because that's where we'll probably store our pterodons. When we go ahead and tame those. But yeah, so not a bad start. It definitely needs something though. Just go in a quick orbital cam. Oh. Yeah, like it looks good from out here. You know what I'm saying? Looks... Oh. Yeah, that looks pretty solid. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it looks nice, clean, kind of woodsy. But yeah, the front needs something. So, question is, what does it need? Interior-wise, I mean, we're probably not going to need more space living here. Because as soon as we get pterodons, I think we're moving. But... well, let's go ahead and do... these. That's right, I was going to do railings over here. And railings, yep, right there. It's interesting how they're different angles. I don't even know how that works. Whatever. Yeah, I'm just trying to think what else we can do, or we need to do. The front definitely needs something. Let's build another ceiling real quick. And a couple of these. Oh crap, it's one of the small ceilings. Did not mean to craft that. I want a full ceiling, which of course, yep, now we need more wood for. Of course, that's what we need. We always need more wood. When do we not need more wood? We need to find someone to go get us wood. Hopefully mammoths spawn. Oh, that's an RG over there. That is an RG. I hope that does not get close to us. That is something I did not think about. I didn't think RGs would come all the way over here, so... hopefully the RG stays over there. Because, that would suck. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but... if we did, like, this in the front... there's... oh, that's right, we need to make it... and we need to, it looks like these. Got a spare set of stairs as well. I'm not sold on it, but, you know, honestly, not a bad start. I think for the first cabin, I think not bad. Not bad. It's got some different angles to it. Not super complex. Got some different textures going on. Even though you can't really, it's so damn foggy. I still think it's pretty cool. First little cabin sesh, I think. I think it'll work for now. Just as long as that RG over there doesn't come over, because, yeah, like I said, was not expecting an RG already. But yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed the little build video we got here, obviously the big goal, in which we just accomplished, was leveling up to level 21. You know what that means, right? Trank arrows, baby. Be about to tame some stuff next episode. Let's go. That's kind of half the reason I build these, or I built a cabin, is just because, well, wanted to tame it. That RG keeps getting closer. I have a feeling this RG and I are gonna meet someday, and it's not gonna be a pleasant day. But until that day comes, we're just, we're not, what was that noise? We're just not going to think about it at the moment. But, yeah, let's see. What do we got for narcotics? 36? Looks like we need to go on a little berry run with the moss chops. We've got a couple berries, but not a ton. Let's take this as well and drop all the rest. Actually, quickly, I'm gonna drop all of my resources too. And I'm gonna get to farming. But I think we're gonna end off this episode here. If you guys have some thoughts on, easy ways to build some cool and unique cabins that you think I should look at, totally down at some interesting ideas and just ways to kind of improve my own not so creative mind when it comes to building. I'd love to hear your guys' favorites and some easy starter cabins. But I think it's gonna finish off for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode, and until next time, we'll see you later. Peace.